Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? Hope life is well for you. It is morning and it is time. What did you sing? Heidi. It's time to grind. That sounded kind of good. Alright, let's just get to that arena and get the job done. 95 mil. Right? I mean, 95 mil. The target goal for this particular stream. You can set it at. It's a muddy. You're gonna set the target goal for this particular stream at 110 mil minimum. And let's 5-star serpent cutoff. I honestly have no idea. I've never grinded for a 5-star since 6-star arenas began, I think. No incursion streams? I have not done an incursion stream yet, no. I have started my incursion run, but I didn't stream it yet. I only did like first 6 rooms or so, and then I'm gonna stream the rest of it. But, okay, so how much I think 5-star serpent will be. You can check out the arena history page. So 5-star dust went for like 30 million. So I don't know, I've done like 35 million and it'd probably be fine. Yeah, the new features kind of go for about like 30. On one like bullseye was 32. 5 stars. So yeah, you know, I think if you put up 35 million, you're fine. My MCOC break ending day. I'll be back playing tomorrow. Oof. Well, welcome back then. Thanks. You're welcome. Stop Italian. Good morning to you. Let's start the day right. Let's get some grind in. Then let's hopefully make a video. And then let's hit the gym. And then let's come back. And then, you know, carrying on. Do need to get some milk today from the store. I'm planning my day in my head. I don't think you need much hero rating for 30 million at all. 30 million is quite doable on small accounts. Smallish accounts. Yeah, let's kill that weapon. But here we are. Ooh, quite cold this morning. I think I have switched off heating, that's why. How many rank 2s do I currently have? I have not counted, I'll be honest. But, you mean rank 2 7-stars? Yeah, I don't think I have counted. Oh wait, I think I can check. Oh wait, my line up switched off. Oh, that sucks. No. Yeah, I'll take a look at the filter in a second. 25 and 3 ranked days. Should be fine. And I have 70 stars in total. Think. But actually, I don't know when Onslaught's coming to the basic. Who's the last champion that got added in the basic pool? I think it's approximately like 4 months after the champion gets released. Or I think it's something like that. And 6 months is the arena. But I don't know. Nobody's really keeping track anymore, I think. In 90 days? That would kind of make sense. No, wait. Sounds like a lot. Well, no, I don't. Did he mean he probably means 6 stars, and 6 stars still enter in the base pool at a different rate than the 7 stars do. And they don't have anything to do with the end of, like, the champion can be in a featured crystal and in a basic already, so. For 6 stars and 5 stars. It's only the Titan crystal that works that way, where they rotate. There we go. Right, but how's everyone doing in this fresh new Sunday morning? How was your Saturday, guys? Sub 10-cent note. Welcome to the stream. Look at that, almost all of my regulars and mods are probably sleeping right now. I should not have done this matchup, but okay, whatever. Never mind. Easy work. Grinding arena is such a pain. It is indeed. Grinding arena is a massive pain. I completely, wholeheartedly agree with you. But you guys, coffee, and I don't know, a generally sunshine disposition makes it tolerable. Has been watching all the X-Men and Avengers cartoons. Fair enough. Well, good morning, James. Some heavies there. Look at that. Shock me. They never used to be able to parry that. Quite sure that you could find. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just an arena. We'll be fine. Need to get myself woken up properly, but yeah, it's kind of chilly. I need to get a jumper. Something. Do not pay 6,000 units for a crystal, no. You should absolutely not do that. So, Dimitri? Save units. Exactly. Oh, yeah. Save units. It'd be funny if you did. Why? Why would it be funny? What's so funny about it? Funny guy? Who's going to work on hazard shift one-eyed open Killmonger? Revives? I know Havoc might. Which hazard shift though? If you rank to Adam Warlock, rank to 5% in Hulkling. Hulkling. Do Hulkling the mission. Definitely go Hulkling. Hello there. Well, hello there, damage. Turns out Jabari Panther is actually kind of clutch. I think she's quite underrated. I believe you, damage. That is a good feeling. No war with Havoc on that note and regret it. I mean, I said might, not will. I have to do some hazard shift Havoc fights as well. I'm gonna have some rough fights in this war. Couple of them that I do not look forward to. But yeah, what did you do, damage? Yeah, I mean, in general, you are better off using resources on 7 stars, but there are some champions, like the top champions of the game, that do not exist as 7 stars, and you absolutely want them ranked as high as possible. I can promise you that the 6-star rank 5 ascended Hulkling is going to be way more useful, like more like a 7-star rank 2, or potentially even a 7-star rank 3. What about Aegon? What about him? What about Aegon? In the Necro, got Jim fight, forgot reverse immune. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so stupid. You can absolutely do him without reverse control immune. Like, you can do him with Aegon. I think I did him with Aegon in my first run. Okay, that's oof. I won't drop it in, but that's not good damage. That's not good. That's another story right next to revive farming. He was right at, I know, right? This was savage. This was brutal. How did you know to ask, though? That's not like something you like immediately typically ask. I mean, Jesus. No, there's nothing. No. It's unholy. What? Yikes. Alright, then again, it's damage. It checks out. Like, then again, on the other hand, checks out. Damn, man. I mean, I'm sorry for your mishaps. What's up, Lucifer? How are you doing? It was a weird moment. I was really feeling burnt out all that day. Okay, fair enough, damage. 120 million will be enough. I think so. I think 120 million will be more than enough. You're on 100 million right now? I'm at something similar. What's up, noob? First place? No, this isn't gonna be close to first place. This is gonna be somewhere in the bottom 200 probably. Yeah, but you already did the necro. You just had the boss to do. Whatever, that's fine. 8.4 is coming soon. You end up losing your win streak too? I mean, it happens. It happens. First will be in. No, first isn't in million. Wasted 15k units? Why? What do you do with 15k units? Do a necro run for fun? After, maybe at some point. Boom! Eat a heavy domino. Eat another heavy. Eat one more heavy.
Take my money.
Red Flamelkin $10. I've done the Stark Spidey challenges. Which of the 4 remaining CCP challenges are easier?
Okay, listen up and listen very carefully to me. There is one correct answer. And I am about to give it to you. Are you listening, Red? Are you listening? The easiest remaining challenge, in my opinion, is the Avenger one. You can do it even with, you know, some champions being like rank 3, but definitely if you have them at rank 4 or close to it, it's by far the easiest. The one where you need to use Iron Man, Ant-Man, Thor, Black Widow. The only thing you need to make sure is you have Black Widow, at least rank 3 Sig 200. And, you know, Thor being rank 4 is quite helpful. And, you know, you probably have like Hawkeye or Iron Man as 7 stars, or Iron Man at least like rank 4 or something. That one's quite easy. I streamed on my channel too. That one's definitely not bad. I have yet to do the rest of them, because they are definitely harder though. Just, yeah, make sure your Black Widow is Sig 200. Rest is whatever. Especially if you have some of those champs 7 stars, you know, yeah. Not bad. Put on some boosts, you'll do fine. But now, let's get your name on there. I actually posted a guide for that challenge as well. Which champions you want to use for which fights, if you're interested. I might find it for you if you want. But how is it called? Guide. Old. A classic threat guide. Here you go. There you go. That's a guide for that challenge as well. But yeah, showed which champion I use or which fight. If you're interested. So there you go. That's weird as fuck. Did you open a ticket or something, Joker? Yeah, you 100% should have sent a ticket. Every time something like that happens, you do send a ticket. 100%. Not promising every time they're gonna resolve it, but quite often they do. You're on your last women challenge. Nice. Photon is better. If you don't have Photon, you absolutely take Photon. Both unawakened, you still take Photon. Photon's awakening is more important as well. Wednesday we get new WoW fight, right? Yeah. We also get new BG Met on Wednesday, I think. What's up, Avinash? And Monday we get that showcase. And stuff's happening. I hope the Kabam stream is not on 29th, by the way. I don't know when, because Kabam stream and the news drop day and everything else. It'll be either on 29th or 5th, right? Do we know when is the next kebab stream? Will there be 6 tones in 100% duct tape? Oh, probably. But yeah, I hope the kebab stream is not on 29th. Because on 29th, if there is no kebab stream, I'm gonna be going to Capital to meet a couple of my childhood mates, and we're gonna do some stupid teenage shit. No, but you know, young people stuff. We're gonna hit some pubs or something like that. Fun in the old town, in the capital. Think about the Necrod and Massipatis, you can ignore the most phases. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of funny. What's up, Jason? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get you go hang with the boys. It's your time off. Thank you, Prost. But yeah, and quite look forward to that one. Because I haven't, you know, done that in the old town since I was in my late teens. Pretty much. Quite sure since my late teens. And I was always broke then. I mean, it's not much better now, but it's still significantly better. Comparatively speaking. And strip clubs? No, not strip clubs, just some like pubs and, you know, try and jog some memory of some of the old places we used to go that are still open and stuff. See you later, thanks and no. .8.4 is going to come out in 10th or 17th of April, depending when the update is live. Bless you. Well, thank you. I'm feeling a bit cold today. Okay, Bona. Oh, I mean, it's kind of fun. It sucks to be caught in an Elsa trap, but it's extremely enjoyable to do. Skill issue, absolutely. Absolutely a skill issue there. What's up, Stevo? How are you doing today? That is bad. You got you. Congratulations, you played yourself. Just in the nick of time. Call for the knock. Well, good for you. Just a bit of MCOC before I knock out. What time is it there for you? That you're preparing to knock yourself out. What's up, Debjet? How are you doing? 12:40 a.m. Fair enough. That's an appropriate bedtime, more or less. God, I wish Invisible Woman was better. It's gonna be interesting to see the Gladiator buff in action. New EQ drops on April 3rd. This command stream should be March 29th. It is Easter weekend. Okay, so I'll probably go on March the 30th. That's not great. Where should it be? Whatever. Whatever, we'll manage somehow. Doing any BGs or ninjas for now? I'm doing arena because I need to finish my serpent grind. Today is the last day of the serpent arena. And I do not want to miss him. My stream's 28. 28? Oh, that'd be good actually. That would be kind of nice. 28 would actually be perfect. Nice. Oh yeah, big Rinter. Big sad, yeah. The Rinters fall off quite harsh. Really is. It's because Science class 2 jacked and Rinter doesn't exist as a 7th star. Fully convinced that those are the reasons. Big announcement next stream. Well, it's gonna be Act 8 that they announced, probably. You can see something. Gonna get to see something. Spider-Punk. Think so? I know a lot of people are hyped for that guy. I mean, yeah, crit rate has always been a big issue with Rintra. Yeah, with Rintra you could sometimes do 20-some second fights, and most of the fights don't go about a minute, because you need that extra level 2. He's also one of those champions where you have like very little damage. Outside of special 2. What's up, Oscar Sanchez? Do you think they're gonna give? I don't think they're gonna give Mythic title for 8. Act 8. Maybe they do, but I don't think so. Rintrest always puts me on. I only had 660, but I still either had baby special 2 because of low doctor count or shot special 3. I mean, that SIG ability is kind of wrong. Okay, how goes the grind so far? Everyone following pretty much bought Serpent. I don't think he'll go 110 million. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he's gonna be like 100 something, 105 maybe. Or 100 million. I don't think he's gonna go much higher than that. But you know, still ideally, you know, I want to put up a bit more than that. Yeah, I agree. Anybody who's all the biggest players in the game obviously are Valiant, and you know, most of them already have that stupid Serpent. How many points I have now? 100 million something, just barely over 100 million. Oh yeah, Titania is stupid good now. Morning, Jopo. How are you doing? Look at that, I'm done with my 7 stars. Nice. I mean, medium level Paragons can put up that many points, they just need to work so much harder. Like, I remember, like, when I was grinding for Hercules, my roster was obviously insanely smaller compared to right now. And 7 stars weren't a thing. That did like 280 million for Herc or something like that. I mean, that was a filthy grind with a filthy amount of units too. Nobody's gonna do that these days. It's like, you can put up much higher scores than we are doing right now. How quickly people have forgotten the time in Arena when all the new champions went for like 250 million or something like that. 250, 260 million. But, you know. Yeah, you just need to work very hard. Even, yeah, Nimrod definitely has had a downfall. Absolutely. So does Torch. Torch is kind of like not it right now. I really regret not having worked towards 100% Necro. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. That 8.4 wait has been long. To be fair though, it could have easily, like 8.4 is, you know, quite late too. Yeah, Touch, you know, quite squishy against the 7 stars now. He's not like that, because we have other champions who are stupid fast as well, like Silk, and don't require that block damage. And on top of it all, you know, there have been less dodgeable champions. So it's kind of like a mix of things, as it always is. $103 million. Okay. I just need to not screw up today and actually finish my grind. That'll be good. Then we will be good. Need to finish the stream at least on 110 mil. And then we can talk. What's up, Nasty Dan? How are you doing? Surprise. Well, be that as it may, welcome. Quicksilver is actually kind of underrated at this point. Quicksilver is slowly growing on me. Like, I'd love a 7-star Quicksilver. Still think Quicksilver should have been science mode, you know. You will be able to rank 3 a champion from Act 8 100% rewards. I think that's the best way I can put it. Act 8 100% will give you a rank 3. We don't know if it's going to be catalyst or gems or how it's going to be distributed, but there will be a full-on rank 3 7-star from Act 8. Don't go to the dark side, maybe. I mean, that's Sid Supreme's fault. Mr. Negative? Mr. Negative is getting screwed by AI so hard right now. I swear. I tried a couple of Mr. Negative fights, and multiple times I had opponent just stand there and wait for my heavy attack to auto-release.
Shut up and take my money.
Ooh, Nasty Dan gives me 5 memberships. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Nasty Dan. Who got them? Jawpaw.
Take my money.
Jawpaw is a member now. Who else we got there?
Take my money.
Jazim, Javier, Devil Dog, Todor.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you very much.
Shut up and take my money.
There you go. Now all the new members with the cool emojis and cool sounds. If you want to know the sound commands, they should be in the stream description now, I believe. Sound command should be in the stream description. Ali. Unit offer? I don't know, but I'd rather get some units ready for that. Is it generic? It's probably gonna be generic. I feel like it's gonna be generic. I don't know why. The Kabam never said that. They just said that there will be a rank 3 in Act 8 rewards. Like a full on. They said exactly 1, so there's not gonna be 2. There might be, you know, 1.5 or something, but there's not gonna be 2 rank ups in those rewards. We do know that. And we do know that there's at least 1. Hoping 8.4 drops and we start getting 45 gems monthly. Yeah, 45 gems I think Kabam should be dishing out more. Spring cleaning deals do not have unit deals. Spring cleaning is cash only type of event. Spring cleaning has never had a unit participation in it. At the end of April, by the way. Even with AA you can feel the block damage, but AA is kind of not as bad, I think. Or at least doesn't feel as bad. Well, yeah. I mean, what they probably meant is Act 8 100%. There's no way that they're gonna... Necropolis has 2 rank 3s, right? There's no way that they're gonna give Act 8 more than Necropolis has. No, they're not always 10k plus. Sometimes they have been 3.5k. Oh, but the entire story. It could be. I don't know, we'll see. Ooh, look at that. Cheeky lad. Almost got me. You sound sick? I might be a little bit sick, to be honest. I might feel like a little bit sick. I might have been my fault. It might have been my fault from yesterday. Because I had a coat with me, but I just chose to not wear it and was walking around in blazer. But, you know, it shouldn't be anything too bad. I hope. God knows I hope. But I do feel cold right now. I think I should probably measure my temperature. Or I can go to the gym and sweat it out. I think I'll go to the gym. Yeah. Sun Nexus? Who knows? How many points I want grind? Like 120 probably. Like one more day off. I mean, I'm definitely going to gym every day next week. I don't know about the day off. Getting mugged by a bunch of microbacteria can't be me. One day when you work hard enough, maybe it will be you, Devonch. I don't know if I am sick yet, though. Who knows? Hope it comes soon. It will come soon, Elite Ranger. It's gonna be 10th or 17th of April when Act 8 comes. 10th or 17th of April. And yeah, thank you again, Nasty Dan, by the way. Appreciate all the new members. See, Joe also says thank you. Except he said it kinky, because he didn't finish it. He just called you nasty. That's not very nice, is it? This is a bad matchup. Forgot about the shock immunity. Oopsies. Can't crit, can't shock. This is not a good fight. But that's okay. And we got a crash again. Of course we do. Now, wait, your profile picture is like an angry gangster.
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was...
What's up, Steve? Your Nasty Dan, your profile picture is like an angry Canadian rapper goose. Just noticed. I mean, I don't know if it's Canadian, but... Yeah, games been crashing quite a lot in this. Every time I stream, there has been at least one game crash. Like every round. When the Sunset Iron Crystal or Titan Nexus from 8.4 Spring Cleaning. I don't... Well, I mean, it would be cool. I'm not gonna lie, that would be cool. By all accounts, that's far from the worst issue in this game, James. He's not Canadian. He's from California. Who is he? Okay, so that's Californian Goose. A mean one. You can electrocute our fish people in this game, but not sand people. Well, maybe. Talking raccoon kicked in Galactus' ass. Shit doesn't make sense here. That is true. That is true. Shit doesn't make sense here. By all accounts, objectively speaking, shit don't make sense here. The fact that Sentry, like one of the biggest memes in this game, don't make much sense. Real Canadian animal, you should be scared of his moose. We have moose in Latvia as well. Knew how moose here? Meese? Moose? I don't know. How bears, how wolves, foxes. Now we're getting lost in the war. We're gonna check. There was that calendar somewhere, I think. I don't think it should be later than that. Latvia sounds like Canada. I mean, no, Canada, Latvia is tiny. But I mean, climate-wise, it might be similar. Plural of moose is moose. Okay. One second. Whoops, wrong. What is Winter of War post? Okay, I don't know where it is. Was it a goose that landed on the field during a baseball game? These just don't give a fuck, do they? Latvia has those too, by the way. Do have our swans and our geese. Okay, the entire country of Latvia has a population of 1.8 million. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I have lived in cities more populated than my country. I'm definitely glad things are getting back better for you, Steve. India could use some of Canada's land. For sure. For sure. India? No. Yeah, maybe, probably. It's like, India does have, you know, land. as well. Like, India is not small. I know you guys have like 1 billion people, but you guys do have like, you know, countrysides and farms and fields and stuff like that that could be used as, you know, housing territories. I think Indians just kind of went overboard with the size of their cities and, you know, population in the cities. Should be making more cities. Thank you, Katie, and I look forward to giving. Anti-Venom. Didn't I make an anti-Venom video? Too much corruption in India? I mean, there's corruption in pretty much every country. It's just how well they kind of hide it. And in India, I don't think they hide it too well. Like the whole, you know, NATO and EU thing is like, it's corrupt and fucked up too. Like filled with agendas and whatnot. Like the older I get, the more pissed off I get about this whole green agenda thing. Because they're going after such little bullshit things when they're not tackling the like real problems. Like, you know, like ultimately it's like nothing my country can do and does, like they're forcing, for instance, Latvia to do. It's like less than a drop in the bucket, right? Forcing us to use, like, Latvia, like, what's the best I say? Over 50% of Latvia's territory is forests, right? And, you know, we're green as fuck, comparatively speaking, in, like, many aspects. And they're taking away our, like, plastic straws and crap like that and all this. Like, all of that crap is just completely meaningless when you when you put it in perspective of, like, cause, you know, the world's connected, you know. A tiny little shitty country like Latvia isn't gonna use plastic straws, and it's not going to matter because China is building coal plants. And, this whole green push from EU into Latvia is just making me so pissed off. Except for plastic straws still using plastic cups. That's too often. There's just a lot of really stupid things about this whole green movement that I can't get over. Like, no matter how much I try, I can't get over. What do you think cutoff for Mr. Mustache is going to be? Like 105 probably, something like that. I don't think he's gonna go super high. And here's the thing, I am all for being environmentally kind of like conscious and conservative. I am all for and like moving new technologies into like more kind of like you know, green direction in a sense. Like, I think all of that's fine. I'm not for reducing the quality of life of people right now for like random bullshit, like paying more and surcharges for like your everyday things just because some companies are green, you know, all that crap. Like, I'm definitely all for like technology innovation to try and preserve our planet, but like right now realistically is like nothing all of these paper straw movements and whatnot do, you know, matters as long as like China and India and states, you know, pollute as much as they do. I've seen those stop oil. Oh yeah, the stop oil things also just make me want to punch them so much. We don't really have that in Latvia here. The stop oil thing, it's quite active in UK now though. But I'm glad that, you know, I never got into confrontation with any of them because I just want to punch through them. I swear to God. If I had to go somewhere, like there was a girl who died because ambulance, you know, got stuck in traffic because of them, and a whole bunch of things like that. And they're just fucking morons. I am 33 as well. And I don't think I'm young anymore. In London, parking for diesel vehicles are so high. Yeah, also the stuff like that, it just seems stupid. It just seems ineffective and stupid. It's 100% like a grift. Like all of these, you know, specific regulations in European countries and stuff like that. So much of it is just a grift. Like what they're doing to farmers and stuff. It's just fucking awful. Stop well. Also, we love all our colors. Shit is made. Yep. Boxing and MMA stuff. I want to get in a decent shape first, and then maybe I'll go and try some of that stuff out too. Okay, you see, that's exactly the type of thing that I'm talking about. The plastic bags from your grocery store have like zero impact on the world. They just do. It's like some sort of stupid virtue signal. You know, they make no difference at all whatsoever. But they're making everybody's life less convenient, more inconvenient, more expensive because of crap like that. It's just meaningless. It's empty gestures. Like at this point, the whole green thing. Like you can easily leave plastic bags alone. No issue with that. What you should do is, you know, pressure China or India or discuss, like that's also like a complicated subject, because you can't get, for instance, India to pollute less if it means that people will starve. I don't know. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like it feels wrong to me that modern governments are actively reducing the quality of life to billions of people on this planet for things that are relatively ineffectual. And there's also in it, all of it is a moral quandary. Like I personally am of opinion that, you know, all of these things, you know, yeah, you need to be conscious of it and work towards it, and, you know, invest in more research and development and come up with new technologies, and obviously do try to implement them. Fair enough. But don't sacrifice the lives of people living today for it. Plastic bag went from 2 pence in London to 10p. Like there's one thing, for instance, that I like that, you know, Latvia is doing as well now that UK wasn't doing. Like every bottle coming with like a 10p deposit cost, and any bottle you can, you know, there are like these machines all over the country where you can throw in all the bottles, and it's gonna give you like this receipt that you can use in stores, you know, for how many bottles. And that genuinely has made the cities cleaner, because now there's a group of people who collect all the bottles and then, you know, once every month or a couple of weeks drop them in those machines and, you know, get a grocery bill paid for, get their money back. Or if people still do throw them out, then there's like, you know, bums, alcoholics and whatnot who just walk around the city and collect all the empty bottles. No. So from one side, like, you know, I'm quite annoyed that I have to pay that deposit, but it actually generally has a good impact on society. As in, like, the city is cleaner. It just is. Because it's in, you know, alcoholics' interests to go collect now even all the, like, plastic bottles and cans and stuff like that, because they can exchange them for another beer or something. You see, that I'm okay with, because that is a smart solution to an actual problem. It is making, you know, it look nicer, cleaner. And, you know, it kind of makes sense in my head. Alcoholics, I am doing my part, pretty much. And, you know, that kind of stuff, yeah, sure, it makes sense. It works out, you know, the math checks out, basically, is what I'm saying. Paper straws are effectively straws who almost work. What's up, Liam? How you doing? Game haven't played in like 3-4 months. Well, it's going interesting. There are some cool things that are happening. If you do want to come back at any time soon, Liam, then Act 8 is about to finish up. But yeah, the plastic straw thing is just god-awful idea. It's just shit. And that is exact thing that I'm talking about, where it's something inconsequential that's making everybody else's lives worse, and it's just an empty virtue signal, basically. Because you end up with a shittier product, shittier experience that has like zero impact on the world. And it's just dumb. It really is. And there's like a whole bunch more crap like that. Also don't like what they're doing with cars, with all these, you know, regulations and extra charges and yeah, like city center congestion charges and whatnot. Yeah, it just sounds like bullshit. Paper straws work if you drink fast. They still feel kind of icky, I don't know. Play me more as well. I want to get back into it, but glad to hear. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, like, how my issues? I'm looking for a new place. I kind of might have kind of sorted, but it's not ideal. Yeah, I get asked to leave this apartment until 18th of April. So I hate moving, man. I hate moving, but I'm gonna have to again. You know, some other things, some good, some bad, but you know, overall fine. Been hitting the gym recently, so I'm getting into shape. I think everybody hates plastic straws. Sorry, paper straws. Okay, thief again, maybe. In UK, it was the stupidest thing. In Latvia, they at least mainly use also paper cups. I mean, I still think it's dumb, but at least it kind of makes sense. In UK, it was so stupid because they mainly used plastic cups. Like in Starbucks and Costa Coffee and all those places, and gave us paper straws. Take a look at the size of the cup and plastic in there, and take a look at the size of the, you know, straw in the cup. Moving stressful? Yeah. Produce. No, but it's not just, you know, obviously straws is just like one very tiny concrete example. That whole green crap has seeped into pretty much every industry, like, you know, starting from building materials to cars to everything. They're just way overdoing it. It's such a fucking grip. It hasn't adopted it, so every time we get plastic. Oh, in America, fair enough. Have an American fast foods. Oh yeah, American fast food sizes are much larger than other countries because America. 1 second. I think I had a clip for that. Not a clip, but a soundbite. 1 second. Where is it? guy's not here. There you go. No, I do not stream on other platforms at the same time. Because there's not MCOC or much MCOC audience on other platforms, I think. Hey, what's up, Big Daddy? What's up, Ankit? How are you doing? I might catching stream. Just do the slap part 2 instead. How's the war? Who are you facing? We got Matrix. And so far so good, but I still have do my fights, and there are some dodgy ones. Couple of tactic fights on hazard shift, which I don't feel confident about. Now, I kind of wanted to ascend, because I'm gonna have to use Havoc, and I wanted to send Havoc for them, but I'm one flower short to get my 100 dust. Plastic is everywhere in USA, even the supermodels are plastic. Harsh but true. Harsh. I need to make Sinham 3. I'd love it if they did. Think of the memes. You get banned from some channels saying that they were impersonating. I don't know why would they do that, because you're clearly not. But hey, you're welcome here, Big Daddy. I had fun this war. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear you had fun. Regardless of how selfish that was from you. There's no harm in testing the water. That is true. That is true, Produce. Shooting shots in America, better be careful, otherwise American might find out oil in India. American F-18 delivering 500 freedoms a second. The likes video, he was pretty mad that they double tactics and Killmonger AI. Oh, you don't say. Aww. I mean, realistically speaking, tactics fucked up. It should have never seen the daylight. It's a clear oversight and a fuck up and somebody just screwing up at their job. I mean, it is what it is. Somebody fucked up at their job. Not more than one person. Not only the person who made it, but also the people who let it go through. American oil memes never get off. God bless America. America. Special place. I also think they should probably reduce the charges from 7 to like 4 or 5 maybe or something like that. person that always touched you. Next magic thing? Yeah. I'm not a fan of this one. Which alliance are you in now, noob mother? America took his oil. I hate that you have to do the quest every day. Which, you mean the arena or? I think Saga is dropping today? No. Is it? No. Tomorrow we will get the showcase. On Wednesday we're gonna get new BG meta and Winter of Woe fight. Many of my... Okay, doesn't matter. Wednesday we get... If they give us that Gilly objective, which I believe they do, then yeah, we do. Then we get the Deathless Kangaroo too. On Wednesday? Do you want for 9? Yeah, I'm on. Gotcha. Void counter in BG? I do not know why did you think Kingpin is good. I really do not know that one. I mean... I kind of do know why you thought, because you thought about Kingpin shrugging off debuffs like crazy, therefore, and having class advantage, therefore he has to be good against Void, right? 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 Oh. Yeah, I have quite a lot of stuff to do as well in game. I need to pick up the pace and get shit done. So I'm gonna buy a big jug of pre-workout and use it for content creation instead. Easy win. This will have less parts. No, Deathless Kangaroo has exactly the same amount of parts. You're gonna get one in Showcase and you're gonna get one in Winter of Woe thingies. I think that's pretty much it that we need, right? Let them BG match today and got burned down. How do you guys do it? Stop being a big baby and fucking carry on. That's how. Suck it up, Daisy. Listen, Linda, listen. Nobody gives a shit. Get back in there. Sometimes I feel like I got two brain cells and they're both fighting for third place. I mean, sometimes we all feel like that you have two brain cells and neither one of them is particularly active. Leave India alone. I heard India found some oil recently, no? I mean, I heard India needs help with their democracy. India needs more freedom in their lives. No, honestly, I watch few streamers before it's always relaxed and good vibe news. Thank you, Proteus. Appreciate that. You know how we do it? You know how we ended up with a bunch of cool people here with good vibes? We just roasted the shit of all the idiots to the point where they do not try to come here and start shit for most part. There was a period when I was streaming where I was roasting somebody pretty much in every stream. I kind of miss that, to be honest. Kind of miss that, but at this point, you know, the whole perpetually offended crowd just doesn't really come to my streams anymore because they always get, you know, wrecked and they can't emotionally tackle it. And it's Emma too. Obviously, it's everything else works out from there. Banned from their live streams. Yeah, I think there is a very high percentage of people who are banned from Kabam's forums or live streams here as well. And he has more freedom than USA itself. We're all Joe. I mean, I'm like semi-confident that Joe is... The whole Joe Biden thing at this point is weakened on Bernie's. Every time they need to wheel him out in public, they just like, you know, give him a shit ton of amphetamines and like coke and all the drugs possible in the world so he can somewhat move or speak for like 40 minutes. You know, strap on his Depends diaper so he doesn't shit himself in the public. And like there's no way in the world he makes actual like policy decisions or anything like that. Urwal, what did Wal do? Just rank 2 Juggernaut? Oh yeah, that was straight to jail. That was a straight to jail move. Is Jover he by done? Yeah, well we do have that too here.
It's Jover. I'm by done.
Like, if I lived America in this election, I'd vote Trump just for the simple fact that he's the only one that's alive. You know? Because, you know, Biden's, like, already a corpse, let alone, like, 2 years from now. And if he goes, and if they can't hide it anymore, you get Kamala. Which is, like, the biggest word salad, you know, in the history of the planet. Like, listening to Kamala speak is just fucking brilliant. RFK is around 25%. That, you know, fine. That kind of makes sense. I mean, RFK, I suppose, is an option too. Definitely not the dead guy, though. Please, Trump, no. That's war in Europe for sure. Like, why do you say that's war in Europe for sure? Trump was the only one who didn't fucking start another war. Like, out of all of your recent US presidents. It's like, all of you guys have started some shit or let some shit happen. And, you know, Trump is catching some strays about, like, war in Europe. Like, I don't fucking think so. I mean, like, out of, like, your recent presidents, like, Obama was the one who droned the most people and bombed the most people, right? Joe is almost unilaterally responsible for the current shit in Ukraine because of his withdrawal from Afghanistan, pretty much. Taiwan is gonna catch some strays from China very soon because of Joe being stupid too. And you guys give shit to Trump about war. Like, he didn't fucking start any, did he? He withdrew from some places and sent and planned. So, I don't know. Like, I'm not like a Trumper or anything, but Trump met with Kim. Yeah, Trump might have met with Kim in North Korea or wherever the fuck it was, but he didn't send him like billions of dollars for like 4 hostages, which what Obama did. Like, he went there and gave them pretty much nothing. They just met with them and everybody made a big deal out of it. Then like Biden and Obama send like billions to Iran and North Korea and nobody bats an eye. Like, again, I'm not like necessarily Trumpist or anything, but it's like he did much better than Obama in office and Biden from global perspective. Like 1,000,000%. Nobody has confirmed if Deathless King Groot is pre-buff King Groot. No, it probably is, but nobody knows exactly. Biden is a little bit funnier. I mean, because he's dead. Like, Biden's kind of like... Biden's... Who? Shane... I think Shane Gillis had that joke. Every time you see Biden in any public setting, you look at him like that, you know, 17-year-old dog that your friend has. Like, you know, that's barely moving and you just go like, hey there, champ. Oh, you're still alive. Looking great. Looking great. That's Biden. It's like every time he speaks, you kind of like, and he takes those long pauses, right? And you're thinking whether he's having like a stroke, whether he's going to survive till the end of the speech. He's confused face during speech. Oh. I love that also Shane Gillis Roomba joke. Like every time Biden finishes a speech, he turns into a Roomba. It's like... Oh yeah, I think Vivek was quite cool as well. There's no way he's gonna win, but I quite like Vivek. I'm not saying he's the best or the best candidate. He's kind of... Damn Democrats didn't get someone better. Still better than Trump. Again, like, you say that, like, still better than Trump, but it's like, again, it's like, what did Trump do to you? It's like, was your life better or worse when Trump was president? Like, honestly. I know that the entire world was better off with whatever Trump was doing than compared to what Biden's doing. Like, now we can compare. Like, before, you know, oh, Trump's this, Trump's that. Okay, fine. Fine, like, Trump's a piece of shit. That's fine. I don't care. Like, all politicians, like, all of them are pieces of shit. Like, everybody who has amassed that amount of power has done shitty things in their life. I can promise you. There's not a single person in a very high level of power that hasn't done quote-unquote piece of shit things, as far as I'm concerned. Like, anything you can say about Trump, like, Biden's family is probably just as bad, not worse. Like, here's the thing. Trump might have, like, you know, done some shady deals or shit like that. At least they have fucking had a business. Like, at least you can look at Trump as like, okay, that Trump University was a scam or some shit like that. At least there was like a fucking Trump University. Like, okay, Trump, you know, cheated with his tax. Okay, like, at least, you know, there are actual fucking buildings that, you know, kind of represent his business and whatnot. Like, how is Biden family fucking millionaires? Where's their business? What the fuck do they do? That's the like ultimate question is like yeah, I'm sure that there's some shady shit happening with Trump in New York, you know, dealing with real estate from what I have gathered, you know, pretty much borderline requires it. And I'm sure, like, you know, Jeff Bezos has done some shitty things, same as Elon Musk, and, you know, there's a lot of them that are in power. But at least virtually all of them you can look at, like, look, Amazon, a fucking massive company. Like, look, Disney, they're creating all these shitty movies right now. Like, look, Trump, golf courses, his hotels, everything else. Biden, what the fuck have they, like, where's their business? Where do they take their money? And you're saying Trump is that bad? I mean, like, okay, empty building, but it fucking exists. It's still more than those dickheads have. And not every, like, obviously not everything's like successful. What did Disney do now? Like, the Trump show just got fuck everything now. Yeah, absolutely. Trump is his own worst enemy as well. I think one of the best things about Trump, like for Trump working right now, is the fact that he's not on Twitter. But yeah, Trump definitely, like, because if you, everybody like focuses on like what he says or some random things, and obviously they spin that shit. But nobody looks at like actual policy or how things were working out. And that's kind of a problem, because he did much better than most people think he did. And nobody really talks about it. Everybody just talks about, like, you know, crazy shit that he says. Which is funny, admittedly. Trump's funny as fuck. Again, I don't think he's like, you know, the Jesus or something like that. I'm not like some massive Trump supporter. But he's fucking funny to watch. Not necessarily make you want to vote for him, you know. Everyone I thought Republican wanted ears, but since I have voted, it seems Democrats is part of my vote right now. Not whatever worse, please. Well, there you go. But yeah, I mean, look. It's like, I'm not American, it's your guys' country. But, you know, the baseline requirement of casting your vote, for me, it would be at least whether the guy is alive and sentient. But he really just said comedy strategy from afar. Pretty much. Definitely Russian puppet. I know, right? US State Department's coming for me. Oh yeah, today's St. Patty's, isn't it? So Americans are gonna get like shit fucked faced. Okay, the whole thing with Trump and NATO, people are absolutely misquoting it as well. What Trump said is like, I want NATO to, like, you know, pay in. Sorry, I want the European countries to pay in the NATO as well. And if they don't, Russia can do whatever the fuck they want, because he's saying basically, you know, that he doesn't want America to foot the bill for everybody. Which, as a European, I don't like. I wish America paid for Europe's armies and security and everything else, and we keep our money. Realistically, from Latvia first standpoint, what Trump said is like bad for us, right? You know, I wish America pays for everything here forever. Let me keep my money. But from an American standpoint, what Trump said, you should be happy that somebody said it. Like, yeah, I mean, it checks out. I have a friend who kind of is super lefty, and their birthday online St. Patrick's Day, and I'm like, how do you feel culture appropriate setting? I have one of my best friends, the one that I go to the capital to meet and hang out with at times. He's like very clever as well, and he's much more left-leaning than I am. Because, you know, he's like a... It's kind of funny. He's a lighting technician for like, you know, shows and theaters and, you know, stuff like that. He's very good at it, but as a result, he all the time has hanged out with like musicians and artists, and, you know, pretty much all that crowd is always left-leaning. And his sister was like really kind of like, you know, activist pretty much before activists were cool and kind of like real, you know, hipster punk type of character. And the entire family is quite left. And we have always been pretty much the best friends, mainly because we argue. Like, we have fun, we hang out, and we argue a lot. Like, we not like argue like in a mean way, but we debate and discuss pretty much everything around the world. And he's like very smart, and he has like a very good head on his shoulders, and like we're going back and forth all the time. And I respect the way he thinks and his opinions because he can articulate himself well, and I almost always arrive at different conclusions than he does. And it's just engaging, it's interesting, it's fun how we try to kind of like get each other in the corner and like check each other's knowledge all the time. And I love that about him. And, you know, we are completely different character-wise as well. Like, everything around us says that we should not be mates, pretty much. But we are pretty much the best mates since I was like 12 or 13. And yeah, and we do discuss like the most random shit. Do you think Realsensei will be voted? Nah, I think that Bolivar guy is gonna win. I think everybody's fucking like, I'm Latvian and I'm Latvian and I'm fed up of the Fidel son. Got super lucky and got 7 times next crystal options at Cork, Sassy, and Danny Moonstar. All our new champs. I'd pick Sassy. I think I'd pick Sassy because he's good out of the gate. Usual. But yeah, I would take Sassy. Might be Kabam play. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe. The sentiment is huge, but I don't know who would win. I mean, it'll be interesting to see, for sure. It definitely will be interesting to watch that one too. Yeah, but yeah, I'd pick Sassy. Rank 5, 6 star, and 99 or Red Skull. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Red Skull's been a GOAT rank up for me. Eventually, you're probably gonna rank up both of them, but right now, I'd pick Red Skull. Especially because he's very... I think he's better in this meta as a defender, and I think he's gonna be better in the next meta as a champ as well. So, I think I'd pick Red Skull. A lot of people hate him. I voted for him in the first election, didn't vote the second time, and voting against him for sure. Yeah, well... and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm slightly hesitant to ascend my Red Skull for now. But I probably will anyways, because he's just so good. And also, you know, you can rank up that fam eventually anyways. Do it after. $549. What? So it seems to have... Okay, fair enough. Good to know. So I don't want a 7-star serpent. Fair play. Exactly, you'll do both anyways, but first I do Red Skull personally. Especially because Red Skull is still gonna be in the Titans for a while and you don't get too many of those. I understand what you mean, man. You hate when you end up casting your vote against somebody rather for somebody that you believe in. It's already kind of like significantly worse state of affairs. Oh, of course you reparty, you cunt. Things worth sending. I think it is worth ascending CGR. I mean, I ascended my CGR not long ago. So yeah, I'd say it's worth it. That's one thing that really doesn't make sense to me. It's like, why America? You guys kind of like only have two choices. That shit doesn't feel right. I mean, technically you have more, but realistically you have one or the other. Like in most of European countries, you know, you do have like you do get like 5, 6, 7 parties in the government. They're all kind of slightly different. 2 choices are still better than 1. I do agree with that. There's no argument there. Gladiator and Hunsley just can't come. I mean, Gladiator Circuit is still fairly jacked. Wait a bit later in the season, then it gets easier in Gladiator Circuit as well. Because everyone's dead set on those 2 options, 2 sides hate each other, so does like spot? No, but I mean, like, even 3 would seem enough. Like, in most European, you know, countries, you do get, like, several options. Like, there's, like, let's say the Green Party that puts the environment or, you know, farmers in the forefront or something like that. And then there's, like, you know, the one that's more left, the one that's more right, and then the one that's, again, focusing on some more specific issues. And there's, like, 5, 6, 7 parties in, like, parliament, typically. And, you know, then, you know, whoever gets the most votes, depending how the election goes, they need to make a coalition, find like-minded people. And when you do that, there's also less tribalism, I feel like. Because when you're for something, like in America, if you're for one party, you automatically have to be against the other one. So you're effectively taught to, you know, be extremely binary, kind of like love-hate. You know, you're gonna be there, you're gonna love, you know, if you're on the right, you're gonna love Republicans, hate Democrats. If you're on the left, you're gonna hate Republicans, you're gonna love Democrats. When you do have like 5, 6, 7 choices, you don't have to have that. You can just support something without necessarily being extremely against some other party. Like in America, you can't do that because that comes with the default of 2 choices. In Europe, like when there's an issue that you support, then there you go. You know, that's who I'm voting for. That's why I'm voting for them. And you don't have to necessarily start trashing the opposition because there's more of them. It's kind of the same thing. You know, I don't know, if there's, let's say, 10 different charities. You know, let's say cancer, you know, research and like some kids charity and Make-A-Wish and environmental charity and Save the Whales and Save the Trees. You can pick which one you support and nobody's going to come to you and say, like, oh, I see you donated to cancer research. So you hate animals then. You hate, you know, trees then. something like that. And you don't have that because you can choose what you like and what you support, and it doesn't necessarily stand against anything. But if you had two choices, you say, I'm going to donate $10 charity, and one is cancer research and one is environmentalist. And you can say, I'm going to donate $10 to cancer research, and then the natural response from anybody in, the environmentalist charity will be, so you hate nature then, or something like that. Because you see it as personal thing that they're not choosing you and they're picking the only other option. And that creates a lot of basically shit talking and negativity. Like when you're one of the 10 options and somebody gives you the vote of confidence, it feels like you gained something, like you won something, like you earned it, like you deserved it. When you're one of the two options and somebody doesn't vote for you, it feels like you got betrayed. It feels like, he hates you, he doesn't like me, he doesn't agree with me, he doesn't value what I do. You know what I mean? Because it's so narrow, it's immediately much more personal and it's much more kind of like against something rather than for something. Yeah, we can just go to dispensary and use it for recreational. Oh, wait, okay. Change the sound. Okay. Maybe you can be a good teacher for sure. Who knows? I wouldn't be a good teacher. I'd probably want to kick the shit out of little snots these days. Fentanyl is definitely bad. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, we're talking about all sorts of random things. Follow the money, that's how your selections work? Probably. I mean, money is always everywhere. I'll be honest, like, I have a rank 2 manga and I don't use him too much. I think he has kind of fallen off. What do you think about Kabam? I think that what I think about Kabam is extremely well documented in the history of my channel. Everything. I mean, nobody knows everything. And everybody has a lot of self-doubt. Mystic Defender has fallen off because of how strong science class is. Yeah, that is pretty much true. Most of the Mystic class is still doing fine, but it's primarily because they're doing better offensively. But yeah, science class is just jacked, this one. Because Indian government takes 30-40% of our income tax. That does not sound great. Latvia has a big problem with shadow economy as well, because it's kind of like an endless vicious cycle in Latvia, basically. Government tax, you know, the best way. They try to tax us more than most other countries in Europe. So more people, you know, get also paid under the table part of their wage or something like that, and either work unofficially. There's a lot of like gig kind of like type of workers and whatever not. What's that? It's basically when in the documents you're getting paid, I don't know, 1,000 euros, but in reality you're getting paid 1,500 euros, and you get a third of your wage in cash in an envelope, rather than, you know, being declared as your actual income. More or less, that's like, I suppose, a decent way to explain it. And that's like a big problem, obviously, because there's a lot of dark money around in the country. And government's trying to fight against it, obviously. But the endless vicious cycles that they are stuck in it at the moment is pretty much like this. So, they tax people very highly. So a lot of businesses, you know, prefer cash transactions. Like in Latvia, it's quite still valuable in having cash because you can often and most of the time get discount if you pay in cash opposed to with a card, because then they can hide their earnings and VATs and whatnot. So you're encouraged to use cash in just general place, like, you know, in pubs, bars, some shops and stuff like that. And that type of things do fuel, you know, dark economy. So the government sees that there is like less revenue in the country, and they increase taxes or just come up with new taxes. So they try to tax the people more. The more they try to tax the people, the more incentive businesses have not to declare all of their income and all of their revenue and do more business under the table. And that, it kind of goes in the circle. They come up with a new tax and people stop, you know, using digital money for something. And it goes around and around and around and around. And then, you know, okay, this is not working, we're gonna cancel these taxes, we're gonna combine it in this one. And then, you know, people find new ways to go around. It's just, it is a problem in Latvia for sure. Barely slept? Why did you barely sleep? What did you do, Jacob? $25K a year in federal taxes. Well, that doesn't sound fun. The national insurance and that. That checks out for this. I don't think I'm going to be ascending my serpent for now. Not immediately, anyways. But that's fine. Okay, I'm going to take a break now. I think I have gone for long enough. Then I'm just going to sleep. I have been sleeping so much better since I started going to the gym. One more in stream after this? Possibly. Points tallied so far? 115 million, I think. 114 million, something like that. 114 million. Anyway, huge thank you to Mr. Nasty Dino here. Good night? What do you mean good night? No, there is no good night. It's fucking morning. It's like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., something like 11. So no good night for me yet. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about